Today we're going to be learning about the power rule for derivatives. But first, let's go back to a bygone era when you were in algebra class. Remember, 1 over x to the a is x to the negative a. This negative exponent says, I'm in the wrong place. W-R-O-N-G place. So what does that mean to us? If it's up top, we want to make it happy and positive by putting it down low. If we have x to the a, if you bring it up top, it just is a placeholder that says, you know what, I really shouldn't be here. I should be down there. If we have the radical sign, we call this here the index. And here we have, this is our power or our exponent. Well, if we're going to write these with fractional exponents, we'll say x to the power divided by index, or power over root. So remember, this is the power, and this is the root. Some examples of that first rule are 1 over 4 x to the 6. We could write this as x to the negative 6 over 4. Now that's really 1 times x to the negative 6. This is x to the first power, and this is 4 to the first power. Those are going to stay where they are. Of course, I don't really need that one now, do I? It's the x to the 6th power that's moving. So an important factor to remember is that every number has a power to the first, and every variable has a power, and it will be stated. So this is 2 over 9, x to the third. We can write this as 2x to the negative 3 over 9. Because this is 2 to the first, 9 to the first, it's only the x that we're moving up top. I'm in the wrong place. I really should be down. Here, this is 5x to the negative 7 over 6. Why? Because this is 5 to the first and 6 to the first. And of course, this certainly would just be our easiest one we say for last. X to the negative 8. Just says I'm in the wrong place. Oh, actually, now it's positive. Oh, I threw you off there. I threw myself off. If there's a negative exponent, it means I should be put up top there. So that would be very reasonable as well. Here are some examples of that second rule we talked about. This would be x to the power over root as a fractional exponent. X to the 7 over 5. Here, look at what our base is. It's 2x, the whole thing in parentheses, to the power over root, which would be 2x, the whole thing squared, because I can reduce this, right? 8 over 4 is 2. 2x times 2x would be 4x squared. So I could really do a number on that one. The square root of x, well, this is an index of 2, which we don't usually write, and a power of 1. So this is probably the most common one we'll see. Square root of x is x to the 1/2. Another common one would be the cube root of x, which is x to the 1/3.